after weeks of battling with the subframe.
Right, got a plan.
I didn't think this video was ever going to be made, but after some real blood, sweat and tears,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm happy to say it's finally out. Welcome to Renault 5 Rebuild.
So the first step of the rear subframe is actually to remove the shock, which is this part here, the rear shock. So the recommendation is to compress and then remove the lower mounting bolt, which is here. And then once you've done that, the upper one here, there we go, so that one's out. So now, next is this bad boy. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, knuckle. Oh, son of a bitch twice. Ah! That one hurt. That one did hurt. DIY mechanicking, DIY mechanics. It's no joke. Get a hell of a sweat on. So, it comes to suspension, the rear struts even. The rear struts, just manage that. These should come out with a bit of a wobble, a bit of a hit. Here he comes. So, it's one out. There's one out. There we go. Out it comes. There's one rear strut brace. And look at those threads. My God. They were tight. They were very tight. So a few days ago, I took off the passenger side suspension. Rear strut. Absolutely did my knuckles in. In fact, I wasn't convinced I didn't actually break one of my knuckles. So I have asked a favour and borrowed a couple of tools again. So hopefully this time should be a lot easier. Fingers crossed. Get it? Fingers crossed. Yeah. Very good. Typical me, start a job. So this was always my plan to take off the rear strut here, but the fuel on the fuel tanks here is in the way. So I've got to take this off, because if I don't, I can't very easily get to this bolt here. It's got to come off anyway, so kind of makes sense to do that first. So this car has lots of niceties about it, but often it also has some horrors. Anyway, let's tidy this thing up. Right, got a plan. Got to try to take off that screw there, which then disconnect and allow me to take this out. Right, so must disconnect this. Unpop this. There is another one of these the other side. And then I've started loosening off underneath here, Jubilee. So I'm going to try to lower it down and pull to a certain degree. Still got the fuel in, I can hear it. But that's good. All done. So tank's gone now. So now I can actually get on here.
Because they do 2 different series.
Yes, there's a mini one. Right, yeah. So now we can actually take this one out.
Yeah.
So I can actually get that bolt.
You can't find non-rusty.
Damn it! I think I'm gonna need a smaller socket actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got it. No, I think that's just spinning potentially. Go on then.
That's it.
Here you go.
Yeah, I've got to go at this end.
Oh. Jesus, I think that was close. Oh. You know how long that took me last time? Took me hours. It's making noise again. 2 rear shocks are out, which is good. Tell you what, with the right tools, it is a hell of a lot easier. Now, onto the brakes. Okay, time to do the brakes.
Yeah.
So we're going to take off the... we're going to take off the brake. I'm tired. So first the caliper, which means that we have to undo
It's not coming out.
the brake line, which isn't coming off.
If you got this far in the video, why not hit that subscribe button? It really helps out our channel. It doesn't cost you a penny.
Attempt, I don't know how many, to remove the rear subframe tonight. So I was reading on a forum which basically said unless you take the hub off at this point, so the rear hub, i.e. this dude, you'll be chasing it around on the subframe. To try to take it off, it's an absolute nightmare. So we're going to take that off as well. We're having a hell of an issue with taking out the torsion bar, which is back here. We really can't do it. So we're going to drop the subframe, try to work out if there's a way of taking it out post the drop. I'm sure, though, you're going to say you're an absolute donut for doing that, but I really don't know any other option. Any ideas? If anyone else has actually done it before, please let me know, because I have no idea how to do this. Dropping the rear subframe, we think there's a bolt, 2 bolts here, one here, 2 on the other side, and underneath the bottom there is opposites. So whereabout was it? There. That red. Okay, yes. So one here. There we go. So there's one here and one up there, believe it. So what you have to do, you think, is make sure you've got grip of this side whilst I'm doing this. So what I'm going to do is put a jack. What I'm going to do is put a jack underneath the rear subframe. Start undoing. I think.
What?
I think so. Are you not? Or we can start undoing it and then we'll put the jack under.
We don't need a jack now.
Yeah, we do.
I suppose you.
Try as we might, the rear subframe was not going to come easily. The 4 bolts were so rusted solid, there was no other option than letting the old man have some fun and cut them off.
Yeah, more welding for you.
Right, so we think potentially all the bolts are out. That went.
That's gone, is it?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Watch your feet. That's it done.
Yeah.
Just that side over there. It's getting caught, but it's down. At long last. Oh, yeah, I think so. I'm just going to pull it and see what happens. Just watch my feet. Which one is not actually kind of stuck in the jacks now. There it goes. There we go, it's down. So the rear subframe is at last fully down. Theo and I had a bit of father and son time. Came to the garage this morning and took the final handbrake cable off the rear subframe. So at last, it's well and truly down. Some extra things have appeared in the garage, which I purchased at the Classica Restoration Show at the NEC last weekend. Whilst there, I got to meet Paige and her Renault 5 Turbo, which was actually on a stand. Got a couple of videos, so here we go. It was great to speak to Paige about her journey. It was quite reminiscent of myself and Imogen as she helped her dad with her car. So if you want to follow Paige, I'll put a link to her Instagram just here. Really nice to meet you, Paige. Thank you very much. So hopefully, in the next video, I shouldn't promise, but my plan is to get it onto the rotisserie.